is good, Vibe Gang? It is your boy Ray here with another dono reaction. Feeling a lot better, but I'm gonna have to make this the last video of the night. I don't want to overdo it. The last video at the end, I was kind of a little bit, and I had to take a break for about 45 minutes to get everything back in order. Excuse me. But I needed to get to this one. Mama Nazira, I'm gonna call you Mama Z. How about that? One of the dopest graphic designers that I know. If you look at my YouTube page, the little picture on the emoji, my icon picture, she's the one that made that. So shout out to her. I'm sorry that it took so long to get to this one, but everything that was going on, I'm trying to get back to it. So I'm sorry for taking so damn long with this reaction. Shout out to you for the artwork. I love them all. I love them all. And we're going to get back to what you said to get back to, okay? I'm going to put a link down below. If you guys are looking for a dope-ass graphic designer, she's got a bunch of her art and stuff down below. Go ahead, show us some love. And she wanted me to do this. Ren, patience. I wanted to do some Ren tonight, man. I wanted to get to this one as soon as possible. Federico, do me a favor real quick. Cut the beat. So, son tells me the way I'm feeling today is I'm on the right track of getting better. I'm still trying to pass the stone, so I still got the kidney stone going. But yesterday was the worst day of the rest of the days before. I went through that to get to this level, so it's getting better. It's getting better. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that. If you don't know who Ren is, the link is down below. The name is down below. All my Ren reactions are going to be up top here. So go ahead. If you haven't seen it, if you're new to the page, go ahead and look at the rest of the Ren reactions that I got going on. You feel me? Ren Sickles, my guy, it is on you. Let's go.
And I've learnt some lessons that will be so valuable for like, so it's a blessing and a curse being this ill, because it's completely changed me. Like it's turned me from a little cocky teenager into somebody who's quite this, I guess, prepared for things now. Like I feel like once I've gone through this, I'll throw anything at me and it'll be okay. But at the same time, as much as I see it as a blessing, I hate it. I do hate it. I think it was Thomas Edison that was like, I haven't failed, I've just found a thousand things that don't work, which is kind
I haven't failed, I just found 1,000 things that do not work. Ren, this is when Ren was diagnosed with what he has. I just love how he's using his platform and the way he's informing his fan base and everybody that loves him about what's going on with him. He was a wild child. This kind of brought him down and made him readjust. And like he said, there's nothing that you're going to throw at me that is going to get me. If I gone through this, I could go through anything. That's right. This right here is the beginning of that road, that strength that he needed to learn how to build. And to protect him and to protect everybody around him, but still be able to go and give us 100% of himself when he's going into this. This right here is monumental right here.
Failed, I've just found 1,000 things that don't work, which is kind of nice to look at it that way, like I'm just eliminating things. But it really challenges my mind, and yeah, it's just gotten to the point where I'm spending, let's say, like 95% of my life in a bedroom, which kind of sucks, because my mind is in such a different place in my body. My mind craves life.
He escapes out of, he's heard him. He's literally in his room 95% of the time. But he's not stuck in his head. His head reaches out farther than his four walls in that door. This is the poster boy of strength. This is the poster boy of determination and hard work, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching a star being born right here.
Because my mind is in such a different place in my body. My mind craves life so much. It's alright, it's okay. I'm feeling brave, gonna face this day. It's okay, it's alright. No tears will kiss my cheeks tonight, and it's all good, and I'm just fine. My words ring out like hollow shells. Just slow down, it takes time, but time moves slow, I know this well. And my heart breaks 1,000 times a day. But for every hope that dies, another one takes its place. Because I have the strength of a mountain, and I've got the courage of the deep blue sea, and I have the
Ugh. Ugh. Strength of the mountain. Listen. This is like a perfect song to listen to right now with what I'm going through. But I'm not saying I'm not going nowhere near close to what he's going through right now. I don't know what I'm going through until I do my test. But Ren, I fell in love with Ren's music because of that. But I fell in love with his music more because when I found out that he has this disease and he's going through what he's going through, and the reason why it's crazy that he's going through this whole sickness and he's going through his doctor's appointments, his medicine that he has to take, and that's a process, and he's going through all that stuff. But he seems to be he seems to be more consistent than a lot of these rappers that aren't even going through half of that. And that is pure just love of what he does, love of what he's doing. Because no matter how sick, I say this all the time, no matter how sick he gets, when you see him on screen, he's giving you 1,000% of himself. And this song sound like patience is the perfect word, because you have to. Patience is one of those things that we have to learn and we have to train ourselves to get. Patience doesn't just come out of nowhere. Things happen in your life for a reason. And the reason sometimes why I think is it happens because it's going to build your tolerance of being patient on certain things in your life. I've worked in my job for 10,000 years and I don't get a promote. Be patient. If you're doing what you got to do and you're working hard and you're going above and beyond your call of duty, just build the patience and you'll get to where you need to get to. And the crazy part is, and I've learned this, it may not be what you expect. And that's the crazy part. That's the fun part about it. That's how you have to see it. It's a fun little like surprise party. You want something so bad and you focus on getting that one thing that you want so bad, and it's in your mind and that's what you want. And you are working and you doing what you gotta do and you busting your ass and you're trying to get there. And you're trying to get to where you want to get to. But then that shit comes from the side. Something that you least expected comes to you. And then that's when you find out that's exactly what you needed. That other thing that you thought you wanted went away. But is that patience you have to build to wait to that point. Not a lot of us have that patience, especially if we're going through sicknesses and everything. We don't know what's going to happen with this sickness. We don't know what's going to happen to our bodies, how our body's going to react, how our body's going to react to medication. We don't know anything. But if you don't live your life every single day like it's your last, you're going to be wasting your whole entire life by worrying. Stop worrying. I had to learn that the hard way. I believe what happened to me in the last 2 weeks was God telling me, calm the fuck down. I knew I was overdoing it when I was on a consistent basis and doing 6 videos and working 12 hours a day. Or 10 hours a day. I knew that it was God telling me, yo, you need to chill. Just fucking relax, bro. You're doing too much. Your body's not going to be able to take it. I'm getting older. So it brought me back. It made me sit there and evaluate what I really want and what I really want to do. And of course, I really want to do this. So I'm doing things that I've never done before. Before, when I got sick and when I got feeling bad and whatever, I was like, oh, I'm good, don't worry about it. And I just keep on pushing and fight through the pain. This time around, now I'm taking it serious because I don't want to lose what I love. And I love doing YouTube and I love my family. And I don't want to lose them and I don't want them to lose me and I don't want you guys to lose me. So I'm finally making appointments to go see these people that I need to see. I'm finally starting to get a better diet to lose some of this weight, to be healthier and be here for the long run. But you know what I had to build for that? Patience. I had to be patient. I was losing my mind last week. And I just had to sit back and just take it. Physically, my body said no. Take it the fuck easy. And this is exactly why I don't like listening to Red Mamas. Because he makes me talk.
Mountain, and I've got the courage of the deep blue sea, and I have the heart of a lion, and the stars burn bright inside of me, and although you test me, my God, I stand so proudly.
I love that part. I love that part. I think I already reacted to this one. Because it sounds very familiar. I'm going to go check it out now. I think I did react to this. I just didn't know it by the name. But I think I did react to this one already. I'm pretty sure I did. Oh, you know what it was? You know what it was, Mama? You know what it was? I think I heard a snippet of this somewhere. I think it was in a live. I know this is unprofessional what I'm doing. I just wanted to make sure I did listen to this song because that part right there sounded very familiar. Like very familiar. And I don't want to be wrong. But I'm just checking to make sure I didn't listen to. I know, like, it's fun. That's all I did. A lot of Red reactions. Go check out my Red reactions up top, man. I didn't know how much I did. I guess I was having too much fun. No, I didn't listen to this. So where did I hear that part? I could have sworn I heard that somewhere. Oh, you know what it probably was? I got it. My son started to listen to Ren. I probably heard this when he was listening to it in his room. That's probably where I heard it. Because I forgot that he started becoming a Ren fan after my reactions. But that sounded very
Strength of a mountain, and I've got the courage of the deep blue sea, and I have the heart of a lion, and the stars burn bright inside of me, and although you test me, my God, I stand so proudly, can't you?
See the way he said that? The way you test me, like he felt that. He felt like he knows God is testing him. God, whether you like to hear it or not, God is always going to test us. Because the way I see it is, we don't know what we're capable of doing. With all this negative in this whole entire fucking world, we don't know what we're capable of doing. Because with everything that we see that goes on with other people, that negativity starts making us back down and not take risk in our lives. And risk, but when I say risk, I mean take that step. Think outside the box. Take that extra step that you're afraid to take in order for you to be happy. So let me get this straight. We'll go ahead and we'll do a bunch of shit that we don't want to do. Knowing that that's going to make us depressed, making us mad, make us whatever. So we'll have no problem doing that. In a heartbeat, we'll do it. But we're scared as fuck to do something that makes us happy and take that risk. Sometimes you gotta jump over the cliff, baby. Sometimes you gotta take that risk. You gotta close your eyes and fucking jump. And just do what you do. Try to do what you do better than everybody. And you know how you do that? It's simple. It's the most simplest thing in the world. People think it's hard. It's not. Have fun doing it. Unapologetically, just have fun doing it. Be you when you do what you do. And don't give it 50%. Don't give it 25%. Don't even give it 75%. Give it 100% and do it with all your heart and watch how shit changes. Just watch how everything in your life completely is different now. You think it's because, oh yeah, I did this because I... No. When you have fun doing something that you love to do, everything just starts falling into its proper place. It's it. Nothing changes in the world. The moon didn't meet the stars and been aligned with a goose's ass. That's not how that happens. Your attitude is different because you're actually doing something you love to do and you've never done that before. So now you feel happy about it. You think everything changed? No. The only thing that changed is you jumped. You jumped and you made that step. That step that everybody's afraid to fucking make. Take this jump. Just jump. What's the worst that can happen? This is... Right, always makes me do this, Mama Z, and you know that. Because you wanted me to... Okay. Think about it like this. A bird is going to fly no matter what. That's what a bird does. A bird's not going to go feel sorry for himself. A bird's not going to go sit inside under a train station watching the rain with a tear in his beak. The bird's not going to go and start pecking at some crack because it feels like shit and it wants to numb everything. Nope. Bird's going to fly, bird's going to shit, and bird's going to eat. It does what it does because that's what it does. Be a bird. Be unapologetically you. And it doesn't matter if the world doesn't agree with you. The only thing that matters is if you're happy with yourself. Forget about what everybody else, because once your person is happy with who they are, or once a person adapts to the situation and still able to do what they want to do because they love to do it, like Ren, you're not going to give a fuck about who likes you or don't. You're not going to care how much likes or dislikes you got. You're not going to care about the comment section. You're not going to care about none of that. It's a damn shame that a young man like that is out here putting out his heart and showing the world how to be a real man. And there's some dudes out here that want to have a little pity party for themselves. They're not even going half the shit. They're not going through half the shit this man is going through. I don't feel sorry for nobody that puts himself in a situation and doesn't get themselves out of it. I don't feel sorry for a person that's going to keep on doing the same thing, expecting a different outcome. No, I'm not going to feel sorry for you. Sorry. Do what you do and do it unapologetically. Like me and Ren. I had to throw myself in there. I'm a prima donna. Fuck you.
You see that I have the strength of a mountain, and I'll take all you throw at me. This world is quite scary, I know that, 'cause I've been here for some time. But all that prepares me for a day when I can truly shine. 'Cause I've been so broken, and picking up fragments of myself, I'll glue them back together so I can stand at the edge of this world and yell that my heart breaks 1,000 times a day. For every hope that dies, another one takes its place. Because I have the strength of a mountain, and I've got the courage of the deep blue sea, and I have the heart of a lion, and the stars burn bright inside of me. And although you test me, my God, I stand so proudly. Can't you see that I have the strength of a mountain, and all I'll take all you throw at me.
See, I figured it out. I figured it all out. The devil's a bitch. And I say this for this reason. The devil's a bitch. There's a lot of things, like the last verse that he just did right now. Well, the last verse that he just did right now. He ended that verse by saying, say it again. We're gonna rewind it, and because I want to get the exact words that he said.
For every hope that dies, another one takes its. That my heart breaks, so I could stand at fragments of myself. I've been so broken, and picking up fragments of myself, I'll glue them back together, so I could stand at the edge of this world and yell that my heart breaks 1,000 times a day. For every hope that dies, another one takes its place.
The devil's a bitch. That's exactly what I was trying to say. There's a lot of obstacles that's going to come to your life. There's a lot of things that you think you want to do, and when you do them, they fail. A lot of people, more than most, a lot of people take that as an L and fall with that L. That L's that ladder they're going down. They're not going up that ladder, they're going down that L. Red is the type of dude that takes that L, goes up the ladder, and shines. My heart breaks 1,000 times a day. Dealing with can you imagine mentally where you have to be at dealing with what Ren is going through right now? Or what he's been going through. The mental strength that you have to have for that, to keep on going, is amazing. It's almost angelic. The devil's always gonna throw shit in your way. That's just what he does. That's what he does. When we have these angels on social media, there's glimpses of them. Like if you scroll, you'll get glimpses of angels. When we have angels like these, they're showing their weaknesses out in the open and not trying to cover them and be who they're not. People need to stop that scrolling and stop right there and actually listen to what he's saying. He's fighting the other side of this war. The devil wants to bring you down. The devil's going to get your expectation up and then just shit on you. The devil's going to put you in a position where you think you wanted to be, but he's leading you to pretty much just constant depression, anger, and just all the bad. It's going to feel good for a minute. I'm not going to lie, been there, done that. It's going to feel good for a minute. But it's going to have the same end result. Think positively. Ren does it the way he's supposed to do it. If Ren is not, his bodies can't let him do it, he's going to pull back. You're not going to see him for a while. He's going to relax. He knows what's going on with his body. His body will talk to him just like my body talked to me. His body's going to tell him, yo, relax for a second. You good. Let him simmer with what you already put out. Let it simmer. Relax for a couple of days. Come back, throw fire. That's what he's been doing. He's not flooding the internet with a whole bunch of music where people can't catch up. People can't sit and let the song marinate with themselves. Man, y'all already know how I feel about this dude. Y'all already know how I feel about this dude, man. Red's my dog no matter what. Say something stupid, Federico. Let's go.
For every hope that dies, another one takes its place. Because I have the strength of a mountain, and I've got the courage of the deep blue sea, and I have the heart of a lion, and the stars burn bright inside of me. And although you test me, my God, I stand so proudly. Can't you see that I have the strength of a mountain, and I'll take all
Guitar, mic, and voice. And you listening to the butter that's coming up this nigga's. Come on, bro. If I ever have an opportunity to ever have a conversation with Ren, I have no questions for him. I'm gonna be 100% honest. That's why if I ever get to a position where I can have an interview with him or anything like that, I won't take it. Because there's nothing that I could ask him that he hasn't already told me. When I ask him how's the weather, no. But I will just like to just sit there and personally just thank him. Ren did for me what Eminem did for me, what NF did for me, what Upchurch did for me. Ren is one of those rappers, singers, artists that are in my life that I get inspiration from. I get the energy from. I said it in one of my prior videos. He's an OG. To me, he's an OG. I'm older than him, but he's my OG because he taught me something. He taught me to be me. He taught me to be transparent with myself and with others. It's not bad to put your heart out there as long as you know how to defend yourself from the stupid ones. But it's good to let it all out. That's why in some videos you'll see me that I'll cry. You'll see me that I'll get angry. You'll see me that because I'm not going to hide my emotion from nobody no more. What's the hardest thing in the world is a man that goes through his life being a man and try to hold all that anger, all that negative, all that crazy shit. Hold that all in because you have to put up this front. I ain't putting up a front for nobody. I don't work for mascara. I'm going to be me. And if you like me, cool. If you don't like me, ain't that right, Mama Z? Go ahead!
You see that I have the strength of a mountain, and I'll take all you throw at me. I'll dust the cobwebs off this sheath.
And you know what's another thing about Ren that I fucking love also? Dave, I don't want nobody throwing nothing at me or he reminds me that his heart, his the way he is. I put him up there as an artist in the same ranks as Elvis and Eminem, Frank Sinatra. I put him up there to those guys and for one reason only. It doesn't matter what type of genre of music that he does. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I agree with the things that he says or not. None of that matters. I can always get something out of his music. I can always get a feeling out of his music. That's why, like I said before, that's why I call him my OG. He brings too much to my life and my heart and my brain that I can't just put him in the group of all the rest of the independent artists that don't make me feel that way. And I know I listen to a lot of independent artists, and the ones that you don't see on this page is for a reason. I probably listened to one or two of their songs, and I was not agreeing with what they were saying, even though they can say whatever they want to say, but they just didn't deliver it properly. It didn't sound good to me. But I keep on checking in on them to see how better they get down the line. Because I'm not here to give no negativity on nobody's shit. I'm not a rapper, I'm not a singer, I'm not an artist. I am a human being, I am a consumer, and I know what I like and I know what I don't like. And there's some rappers that I see the potential, but it's not there yet. So if I don't like it, and I'm sorry, I'm not gonna like it. If I don't like it, I don't like it. I don't like it. There's nothing that I'm gonna do me sitting down here reacting to it so I can throw negative shade on them. No. I'm gonna keep them in mind. I'm gonna subscribe to them. I'm gonna like their videos. I'm gonna comment on their videos, and I'm gonna keep on listening to their music consistently. And I'm gonna see the growth. And when I see, okay, boom, this guy's at a point, I rewind back and do a revisit video on all his shit. Or hers. And just show the growth of when you love something. And I do all that just to prove a point. When you love something and you're consistent and you're determined to get to a level, this is how you do it. This is the growth. Ryan has been more than generous to reaction channels and more than generous to a lot of people. And that alone right there shows the heart. Shows the love that he has for everybody. Talk to them, Ryan.
And I'll take the sword of my belief, and in this storm I will not flinch, and I will not move, no, not an inch. Because I have the strength of a mountain, I've got the courage of the deep blue sea, and I'll have the heart of a lion, and the stars they burn bright inside of me. But although you test me, my God, I stand so proudly, can't you see? I
fucking love Red, bro. I fucking love, like right now I want to go punch the Dolphin's ass, because it's just the way he does it. Go ahead.
My God, I stand so proudly, can't you see? I have the strength of a mountain, and I'll take all you throw at me.
Man, nigga, don't smile like that before I go over there and pinch your cheeks. What's wrong with you, brother? Come on. I love this nigga, man. I swear to God, Red is fire. And I call him a nigga because he's my nigga. Follow Red's journey as he continues to search for a cure. GoFundMe.com. Go ahead, I'm going to pause that right there so everybody go ahead. I don't know if this is still up, but if it is up, I mean, you guys already know who Ren is. Go follow Ren. His name, everything is there. I'm pretty sure you can find his GoFundMe and all that other stuff that he's got on his page. This man, I'm telling you, if you're new to him, if this is your first time listening to him, you're not going to be disappointed going down the rabbit hole and watching his music. Or listening to his music, I'm sorry. But watch his videos too, because his videos are fucking insane. Insane. He's got a whole backyardigans in his shit. Come on, dog. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that. Ren, thank you so much for this, man. I needed this today. This gave me the oomph to continue my journey of better health and get back to what I need to get back to. I love all you guys. I'm going to cut it short for today. Got to spend time with the wife. I've been bedridden, so I haven't really had time to hold her like this. I let her know that the electricity bill is already paid. Love you guys. I'm going to talk to you guys later. Peace!